Alright, now before we get started with the video, I would just like to say that this is my intro, and if you are enjoying my content, then you should leave a like at this.
So the episode starts off normal with Zubul and her things, but it does bring us into our first topic of the Chinese room. Okay, so the Chinese room is a thought experiment, and it states that a computer program cannot have a mind. So what does this mean? This means that it's basically saying that the cast of the digital circus is AI. They are all AI generated. So, again, they're going to be in the Chinese room, and they're, again, not supposed to escape. It is also a metaphor for the world that we're living in right now, because we don't know if it's a simulation. We don't know if it's a simulation, just like they don't know if it's a simulation. They don't know if this is real life. They can't discern between real life and digital and VR or whatever. So, yes. But what we didn't realize is that Kane is the one that takes the role of person one outside of the Chinese room. And in saying this, that would mean that Kinger is the one that takes the role of the second person outside. Kinger is also Abel. I'm going to touch up into this right now. Abel is an NPC, but Abel is a real person, and Abel is Kinger. And the only reason why Abel is seen as an NPC right now is because Kane created this NPC of Abel, of Kinger. Yeah. So yeah, Queen is Queen, Queen's King, Queen's Kinger. Kinger. Kinger is Abel, and Abel is Kinger, and they are all one and the same. As my sister claims, I did not explain how that ties into Kinger and Kane. It ties in because it goes back into them saying that Kane is an original programmer of the circus, and so is Kinger, because they both worked on it together. You know, they're co-workers. They were co-workers. This is already proven. It's already proven that they were co-workers, okay? So let's dive into that. Let's deep dive into that. The NPC basically explains the entire story of Kane and Kinger. The NPC explains here.
I'm one of the original programmers of the digital circus. I was part of a team of experts employed by C&A to bring this place to life.
Which you can see how it brings it all back to my second point, was that Kane and Abel were co-workers, and they are real people in real life, and that Abel is Kinger. Abel is Kinger. Kinger is Abel. So I'll let him explain further.
Well, as production went on, the higher-ups at C&A started getting untrustworthy. They began forcibly hooking my fellow co-workers up to the computer in special stasis pods that would keep them alive and analyze their brains. Just awful stuff.
I'm gonna shoot you down and say none of us are C&A employees.
That's what I wondered as well. But then I remembered that C&A was planning on expanding development. Last I remember, I was asking too many questions, and then poof, I was here. They're probably doing the same to anyone that stumbles into that office. Kane is an AI.
Yeah, I think we all got it.
An AI that was created to keep your minds healthy and active. Which again leads back into the theory that all of the characters are AI. They are in fact AI. Kane, not only is Kane an AI, but all of the characters in the digital circus are also AI generated, according to the Chinese room. So they are all copies, exact copies of their consciousness created in AI. So what does that tell us about the circus? It tells us that the Chinese room or the circus is not meant to be escaped. You cannot escape the Chinese room or the circus, and you are not meant to, or you can escape it, but you are definitely not meant to escape it. They want to prevent you from doing that because it goes against the laws of nature. It goes against the laws of physics. And the only way to escape the circus. Yeah. Let's skip forward to the part where we get to the fish.
This is me on here to tell you guys that I did not want to finish the video. And if you guys want part 2, let me know down in the comments.